प्रधानं जगतो हेतुः न वा सर्वे घटादयः अन्विता सुखदुःखाद्यैः यतो हेतुरतो भवेत् न हेतुर्योग्यरचना प्रवृत्त्यादेरसम्भवात् सुखाद्या आन्तरा बाह्या घटाद्यास्तु कुतोऽन्वयः
अन्वय प्रधानं जगतः हेतुः नव यतः second line सुख दुःखाद्यैः यतः is there यतः सर्वे घटादयः सुख दुःखाद्यैः अन्विताः सुख दुःखाद्यैः अन्विताः अतः हेतुः भवेत् न हेतुः योग्य रचना प्रवृत्त्यादेः असंभवात् योग्य रचना प्रवृत्तादेः असंभवात् सुखाद्याः तु घटाद्याः तु इज देयर सुखाद्याः तु आन्तराः घटाद्याः बाह्याः कुतः अन्वयः सुखाद्याः तु आन्तराः घटाद्याः बाह्याः कुतः अन्वयः डाउट प्रधानं जगतः हेतुः न वा प्रधानै जगतः कारणं already discussed, don't tell now, okay? That was different standpoint it was discussed. Now, different view itself, different approach is taken to. Actually, this is offensive method by pointing out how you are wrong, you have no business to point out Pradhana as the Jagat Karana. Say Pradhanam Jagataha Hetuhu Nava. Now, can Pradhana be the cause of the Jagat, Upadana Karana of the Jagat or not? Now, so why? Now Purvapaksha, with reason he says, it is Karana he says. Why? Yataha sarve ghatadayaha sukha dukkhadyaihi anvitaha. So what he has got in the mind? Cause inheres in the effect. By seeing the effect, you can infer the cause. By seeing the effect, you can infer the cause. Right? What did they now say? In the effect Jagat, we find these three things. What are those? Sukha is there, Dukkha is there, Moha, third one is Moha in terms of indifference or delusion or aviveka. Indifference, better we take indifference, delusion or aviveka. It is that. We do find in the Jagat. So therefore we can infer the cause also must be the one, where is Sukha should be there, Dukkha must be there, and Moha must be there. And it is easy. Pradhana is Trigunatmika. Sattva guna, Rajo guna, Tamo guna is there. Sattva guna accounts for Sukha, the Rajo guna accounts for Dukkha, Tamo guna accounts for Moha. Simple. Why you crack your head so much, etc., etc. See, therefore, effect is seen in the cause. Cause inheres in the effect. So that is mutual connection is there. They call it samanvaya. We will see that. For that they call samanvaya. Mutual connection between the cause and the effect. So therefore, mutual effect, mutual connection between the cause and the effect is there. For something else I said. So, mutual effect between the cause and effect. So therefore what? Pradhanamasti the Jagat Karana. So that is it. For which, say, he gives example. Say, tu, no, not tu, yataha, because of the reason, sarve ghatadayaha. Sarve ghatadayaha means all part, etc. means objects and beings in the world. They are what? See, they are anvitaha, yuktaha, endowed with sukha, dukkha, and moha. See, sukha, a beautiful pot with all design you got, you happy or not? Same thing got broken. You are unhappy or not? Or it was too costly, you could not purchase. You are say, there is other Bairagi is there, he is least concerned about that. he is indifferent of the pots. He says, enough of pots are there in the grave. So, why this additional pot? He is indifferent at that. Now see, the objects in the world are endowed with these features. What are those? Sukha, dukkha, moha. So same thing should be there where? In the karana. It is obviously in there. Sattva guna, rajoguna, tamoguna account for sukha, dukkha, moha. So there we say anvita, sukha, dukkha, adhyaihi, anvitaha, ataha, hetu, bhave. Ataha, therefore, what you have to add there? Adhyara like this. Sukha, dukkha, mohatmakam, pradhanam. And adhyara. Sukha, dukkha, mohatmakam, pradhanam. So the pradhana endowed with, that is of whose nature is atmakam, of having the nature. So sukha, dukkha, moha. So moha in the sense of upeksha. It is neither useful nor you are adverse to that. So that is what is called as udasinatva. Moha is udasinatva means upeksha or indifference. Indifference. So now it says the bhave. So therefore that is pradhanam karanam bhavetuhu. Hetu means jagataha upadana karanam bhave. And this is Purapaksha with reasoning. Now Siddhanta, na hetuhu, pradhana cannot be the jagat karana. Why? Yogya rachana pravrityadehe asambhava. See, rachana here is an arrangement in the sense of creation. See, in the sense of the rachana, in the creation. So, yogya rachana pravrityadehe asambhava. See, for any creation, what is necessary? Intelligence must be there. And one who makes you that intelligent with the coupled with the material cause to create something. And what is created? For what creation? For useful creation. Except modern art. You scribble anything, it becomes modern art. And you try to read a message in that. So that is it. So he says, na hetuhu yogya rachana pravrityadehe asambhava. Asambhava, because of no possibility whatsoever of yogya rachana pravritti, pursuit or the act of creating a useful creation, a befitting creation. Why? Because any useful creation which is vichitra, vichitra means variegated, variegated, so needs what? Intelligence. This intelligence is not there in jada pradhana. Again, any pravritti presupposes chetana aspect. Jada, inert thing, cannot engage themselves in any activity without the sentient being. Even in remote control, some sentient being is there in some corner operating that is our remotes. Is it not? Controls he is operating. So therefore, it is not possible. Pradhana being Jada, neither such pravritti is possible, nor is there any intelligence in creating this Vichitra Jagat. And what are Jagat? Useful Jagat. It is not such a haphazard mass as such. It is very useful. Anupapattehe pravrittadehe asambhava. Sambhava being not possible. So therefore, other thing you say Sukha, Dukkha, Moha, these are found in the external world. They are not features of external world. They are antaraha. They are features of what? Antakarna. They are not there. So therefore say, Sukhadyaha tu, whereas what you have said in contrast to what you have seen, Sukha adi, Sukha, Dukkha, Moha, it says, Antaraha. They belong to Antakarna, internal. Whereas you said Ghatadi, they are Bahyaha. Ghatadya, Ghata, that is what? Ghatadyaha tu Bahyaha. Therefore, Kutaha Anvayaha. Where is your cause-effect relationship? So external things are endowed with Sukha, Dukkha, Moha, and the Karana also is Sattvaguna, Rajaguna, Tamaguna. So how do you say so? It is not possible. It is not possible. Sutra Rachananupapattescha na anumanam anvaya anumanam na Rachananupapattehe cha anumanam na Rachananupapattehe cha Anumanam. Anumana stands for Anumana Siddham Pradhanam. Pradhana, a Jagat Karana, arrived at on inference. What is inference? See, in Jagat we find Sukha, Dukkha, Moha. Therefore, the Karana must be the one which is endowed with Sukha, Dukkha, Moha. And Pradhana being the one which is endowed with Sukha, Dukkha, Moha. Rajoguna, Sattvaguna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, corresponding to cause, in terms of cause, Sukha, Dukkha, Moha. So it can be inferred that Jagat Karana is what? Pradhana is a Anumanam na. Anumana Siddha Pradhana is not Jagat Upadana. How come? Utaha. Answer is given by the Shruti. Rachananupapattehe. Rachanayaha means Srishtehe. Anupapattehe being no possibility whatsoever. What is Rachana? Rachana is Jagad Rachana. The design of the world means creation of the world. See? Why? Any creation should have the knowledge of creation. See? Srashtavya Jnana must be there. Srashtavya Jnana means knowledge of what is being created must be there. Jagat, this Pradhana being inert, it cannot have the knowledge of what is going to be created. That is that. So that is one thing. So that being the case. And for pravritti, what is necessary? No, for vachana, pravritti is necessary. Action is necessary. Chetana, achetana, Jada Pradhana cannot act on its own. So therefore, Pradhana cannot be the Jagat Karana. Cha! What is that cha? Your Anumana. What was that Anumana? That Jagat is endowed with Sukha, Dukkha, Moha. Things in the world do not have Sukha, Dukkha, Moha. They are simply Ghatapatadaya, but Sukha, Dukkha, Moha are where? Anta. Because same Ghata can be cause of Sukha, can be cause of Dukkha, can be cause of Moha. How do you say that intrinsic feature of that? It depends on the individual. His antara reaction. So therefore, cha. Cha means, say, Sukhadinam antaratva pratipattescha. Sukhadinam antaratva pratipattescha. Sukha, Dukkha, Moha being the one which are experienced internally, and therefore Jagat is endowed with Sukha, Dukkha, Moha is not a correct statement. Therefore, Pradhana cannot be the Jagat Karana. It is not given to Pramana. It is not as per any Pramana. And not as for Pravrit Shaktitaha Pravritte cha. Say, for this, the inert thing on its own cannot engage in anything. Next sutra gives this answer for that. For Nyanaya, first line end. Yattu Shaktitaha Pravrittescha iti tatra aha. Because that reason was not answered. That was not answered. Yattu Shaktitaha Pravrittescha. So that is Shaktitaha Pravrittescha. What Shaktitaha? On a pravritti, pursuit, activities of what? Shakti abiding in what? Jada. Because of that, so without Chetana, what Pradhana can create the Jagat. So that was that. It is being repeated. Pravrittescha. So, say, look, your Pradhana is Samyavastha of Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamaguna. For creation, it should be Visham. That balance has to get tilted. Who does it? Who does it? Inert cannot do on its own. Some Chetana must be there that you are not ready to accept. So therefore, Acetanasya Pradhanasya. Pradhana, that is Achetana. Samyavastha Prachyati Rupa Pravrittehe. Pravritti means tendency, activity, pursuit of what? Samyavastha Prachyati. Prachyati literally means fall, means deviation, means giving up the Samyavastha and taking to Vishamavastha. What is Vishamavastha? Different combination of Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, not the same one. Prachyati Chetanam antarena cha anupapatte. Being not possible without Chetana. Chetanam antarena anupapatte. Being not possible without Chetana. Pradhanam na jagat karanam. Pradhana cannot be jagat karanam. Payomuvachet Tatrapi. Take the Nyanirnaya. Kevala Chetanasya Mridadehe Adrishtapi Pravritti Tata Bhutasya Anyasya Drashta iti Achetana Karanatva Pakshaha Pakshe Api Pravritti sambhavati iti shankitva parinara. Sir, you gave us the example of Vrudadi, mud, gold, etc. Without a chetana, they cannot what? Create, they cannot act. Means pravrutti on the part of Vrud Adi is on account of chetana. Yes, but there are exceptions. There are exceptions. Why not Pradhana also be exception like that? What is that? Like Payombuvat, Payaha milk. See? The milk from the udder of the cow flows. It comes. But the calf drinks it. Again, water flows from one place to other. Rivers flow. Where Chetana is there? No Chetana is there. So that means exceptions are there. When exceptions are there, our Pradhan also is exception. So, only because Vrudadi example Chetana is required, you can't generalize the rule that every Achetana does require the Chetana. There are cases where Achetana, inert thing on its own function gets activated. So that is how it is. That's all. Nyanyanaya. Kevala chetanasya mrudadehe pravrutti adrishta api. Anvaya like this. Kevala chetanasya mrudadehe pravrutti adrishta api. Pravrutti of mrudadi, see, kevala chetana, kevala means independent of Chaitanya, not adrishta api, do not see. See, tatha bhutasya means achetana bhutasya jadasya, see, anyasya of other things like what? Payaha, milk. Of course, it will be explained how. Water, see, drishta iti, without help of chetana, activity on the part of milk and water is seen iti, drishta iti, achetana karanatva paksha pakshe api pravrutti sambhavati. Even in the case of some inert thing, on its own without chaitanya, chetana, activity takes place. So that's what pradhana is jagat karana. It's like this. So how it is? Payavat ambuvacha. What is payombuvat? The milk of the mother cow flows for the sake of calf. At times it oozes also. Even why mothers, human mothers, at times it flows, it oozes out. If it is not made use of, it oozes out. So that's it. So that's why yatha kshiram vatsa vivruddhaye. To feed the calf, the milk of the cow from the udder flows. Take Purapaksha as Purapaksha. Ambuvacha. So that water flows. Rivers, etc. flows. So that is flows. Like that, Pradhana also, Swayameva Prapati. On its own, it takes to activity of the creation. Iti says, Tatrapi, there also where in the flowing of the milk of the cow or the calf or water flowing is what? Tatrapi, what? Paramatma eva prerakaha. There also who is the one who from? Parameshwara only, Paramatma only, prerakaha. On their own they don't do. He says, then you know what happens? This fellow is waiting. Sir, you forgot your earlier sutra. Shiravat you only told. like milk you only told. Now you are contradicting. How? There is no contradiction. That also will be told. He is waiting. I hope you know that Shiravat was there. So Shiravat, example of milk was there. Without the help of external samagri, but it was a context was correct. But this is that was given based on laukika observation. This is paramarthika fact. So that is this result. व्यतिरेकानवस्थितेः च अनपेक्षत्वात् cha is that cha means api व्यतिरेकेन अनवस्थितेः. What is that? First let us see. According to you, what is pradhana? Sattva rajas tamo gunanam samyavastha. So that is Sankhya mate gunaha sammena avasthita. According to Sankhya, in pralayavastha, 3 gunas are how? Sammena. Sammena means, that means they are in the state of sameness as such. Then, and that is what is your pradhana. Tad vyatirekena means pradhana bhinnatvena. Other than pradhana, which is samyavastha of guna, it says sahakaryantarasya anavasthitehe. Any factor which can prompt or motivate or serve as the cause for pravritti, anavasthitehe, being not there. Anavasthitehe, being not there. So that is means the Vatirekena means Vatirekena, other than the Samyavastha guna called pradhana, any Sahakaryantara means other Sahakari, any aid, AID, any aid, a factor which can help to take to pravritti, say anavasthitehe, being not there. Fine. That is one reason. What is that? One sahakaryantar is like karmaphalas. Karmaphalas are not there. No. Purusha is there. Purusha Pram is saying. Cha anapekshatva. Purusha is what? In your pradhana is independent of Purusha. Purusha has no connection with the pradhana. Otherwise you would have accepted. And if you accept Purusha, then you are landing in Siddhanta, Brahma, Vedanta only. So that is it. Anapekshatva. Because Purushasya, anapekshatva means asanga udasinatvena pravruttav nirvattav va anapekshatva bhimutamam. He is atyanta, asanga and udasina. Therefore, your Purusha will not take part in either pravritti or nivritti, either in creating the jagat or destruction of the jagat. Why? Udasina, asanga, not connected and totally indifferent. So therefore what? Anapekshatva. You cannot depend on Purusha. So therefore, pradhanam jagat karanam na. Understood? There being no other sahakari karana like karmaphalas. Again, Purusha being asanga and udasina cannot take part in the creation. How the pravritti can take place? It cannot be. Therefore, pradhana cannot be the jagat karana. Caption sutra. Anyatra bhavachya na trinadivat cha. Take anvaya. Cha na trinadivat. Kutaha anyatra abhavachya. Kutaha pe added. Cha na trinadivat. Kutaha anyatra abhava. So, if you are giving the illustration of trinadi, what is trinadi? Say, grass, water, etc., without depending on any other cause, becomes the milk. If you are giving this illustration Our answer is no. Sure? No, Trinadiva. Trinadiva, no. Why? Kutaha? Anyatra abhavachya. If Trinadi is that if water and fodder and grass were to give the milk, we need not have dairies, we can have factories. Say what? Bring grass, pour, mix with fodder, pour water, milk. How nice it would have been. How nice it would have been. If grass, water and fodder were to give milk, why the same thing eaten by the bull? Why the same thing eaten by bull doesn't produce the milk? Why bull? Why the same thing eaten by a patient following naturopathy is eating grass? He went to a naturopath and he said, eat grass will cure everything. And this fellow is eating grazing on the eating grass. And water he drinks. Why should he not produce milk? So, Anyatra abhava. Another means, dhenvadehe anyatra. At a place other than the cow or buffalo or goat, it is abhava. Why it should not happen? So that it cannot be illustration. So that is other than the place like Dhenvadi, like means the case of bull or he buffalo, etc. It cannot be ram. So that is that. It is not possible. So that means Trinadi on its own do not become the milk. Continue. Abhyupagame api arthabhava. Abhyupagame api. Even if it is accepted. What is accepted? Even if it is accepted. So what is accepted? Pradhana, independent of Chaitanya and without the help of anything like karma phalas, etc. That also sahakari abhava. In the absence of sahakari, in the absence of any associate like karma phala, etc. produces the jagat. So we accept. So that is I say, abhyupagame api arthabhava. There is no purushartha, there is no prayojana on account of that. What is that? Prayojana is not there. The prayojana means usefulness, utility of that pravritti of pradhana taking on its own. Sankhya philosophy is like this. It says, Pradhana gets transformed into Jagat to give Bhogapavarga, Purushartha to Purusha. Bhogapavarga means, Bhoga means sense experiences, Sukha or Dukkha. Apavarga means moksha. This is your philosophy or not? Yes. Now, if Pradhana on its own becomes Jagat, which we accept because we have got so much Shraddha in that, it is, yes, that's what is here. Bhashyakara explained that. According to your Shraddha, we accept. We don't want to disturb that. So, even then, either Purushartha is absent or even if Purushartha is there, it is not possible. Sutra can be viewed from two angles. A sutra has two meanings. It says, Arthabhava, Abhyupagame api, Arthabhava. arthasya abhava. What is this artha? Purushartha or prayojana. If you take purushartha, see, if you say pradhana becomes jagat, independent of chetana, independent of associate like karmapala, then there is no possibility whatsoever of purushartha being there. We'll see how. Purushartha is absent. And no, sir, you can't, don't misquote me. See, look, if Sankhya says, we don't accept sahakari karana, but we do accept purushartha. If you accept, you say that, well accepted, even in that case, purushartha will not be possible. It's going to be proved. Purushartha is not possible by your pravritti. Pravritti of pradhana on its own becoming jagat is futile. So it all will come now. Just I gave a bird's eye view of that. So that first sutra can have two meanings or can be viewed from two different angles. One, when if pradhana on its own without the help of chetana and associate sahakari karana, associate cause, becomes the jagat, either purushartha is not there, or even if purushartha is there, that pravritti pradhana is useless to give the purushartha to purusha. Refutes purushashmavaditi. Purushashmavaditi iti chet tathapi. Yes. Like this, purushashmavad we should understand. Just as yathad, okay, this is what we find in the word. Pangu purushaha, who means a lame person. Swayam apravartamanaha api, though unable to walk on its own. Anyam andham pravrutti shaktivantam pravartayati. Anyam andham did not bother about the Sanskrit. Other blind person, but who pravrutti shaktivantam, who is capable of walking, makes him function. Lame person cannot walk, but makes the blind person who can't see but can walk, make him walk, and he also gets benefited or not. So, or now he may say, because Sankhya himself is not happy with this illustration. Do you know why? A lame person directs the blind person, go to right, go to left, अभी उधर खड्डा है, ये बाजू जाओ, वो सब बोलता है. पुरुष how can he direct? Purusha, Nirupadika, how can he direct? Not possible. So therefore, Purapakshi himself is not happy with the first told, but being not happy with the illustration, he says, Adhava or Ashmavad. Ashma is Ayaskanta, magnet. Ashma also means stone, here magnetic stone. A magnet. So magnet is, you see, suppose this sometimes I think this stones having iron ore may have some magnet also. So Ashma. Ashma means magnet here. So like that, say what does it do? Just without any activity, it makes the iron filings attracted, is it not? So that was says Ashma with iti che. So that means by samnidhi matra, by simply present pravartiti say evam purusham iti che, says even then it says it is not possible. See, because number one, you accept Purusha takes a pravritti independently. Now it will happen, it will depend on the Purusha. You have accepted means according to your Siddhanta, So Pradhana, not Purusha. Pradhana creates the Jagat how? Independently. Now it has to depend on whom? Purusha. Against goes your this thing. Other thing, even let us accept Purusha prompts. Your Purusha is Kutastha. Kautasya Hani. If you lose the status of being changed as Kuta, see, to motivate, some change must be there. No? Earlier it was not motivating. Oh, come on, now let me motivate. Change or not? How a Kutastha thing can change like that? Either way. Means, if you say that way, like Purusha or Ashma, this one either Pradhana takes to pravritti independently is what? Refuted by you only, or Udasina Purusha takes to activity again against your Siddhanta. So that's why Purusha Ashmavad iti chet tathapi means even then doshas are status quo. Defects are bound to be there. You can't get tathapi. Even then, you have to add that defects do continue. Now, other defect. Idani kasyachit gunasya pradhanyam kasyachit upasarganatvam iti api vaishamyam abhivagatam swataha parataha va na sambhavati. See, according to them, Layavastha is Samya. Layavastha is Samyavastha of three gunas. And they are in the substance. But when creation starts, there is a disparity. Anga Angi Bhava is there. Some guna becomes predominant, other becomes the secondary, subordinate. Now, in creation, what should be there? Anga, Angi, Bhava must be there. In Laya, there is no Anga, Angi, Bhava. All are in the Samya Avastha. So this is the theory. Now, from this Samya Avastha of Laya, in the wherein all the three gunas are in the same Avastha, see what is that factor which prompts them to take to Angangi Bhava? You could ask themselves, you can't say so, because this needs intelligence. Inner thing themselves cannot what change and become what? Anga, Angi Bhava. Some creator must be there, some intelligent principle, Chetana Tattva must be there, which affects the, that means Anga Angi Bhava of Sama Gunas. You can't find out. From that word, Anga Angi Bhava is not possible, therefore creation is not possible. So this is what has to be pointed out now. So let us say, the Nyaya continued. Idanim, now, kasyachit gunasya pradhanyam. Some gunas becoming predominant. Kasyachit upasarjanatvam. Some gunas being secondary in nature. Iti vaishamyam upagatam. This disparity is accepted by them in the ways. Such disparity only in creation. If there is Samya Avastha, it is only Laya Avastha. So Abhivagatam. That one, Swataha Parataha va na sambhavati. This disparity or Angamit Bhava, gunas cannot create on its own. Parataha, who has to think of you, Purusha. Purusha is Udasina, is not possible. Angamit Bhava is not possible, creation is not possible. Take the sutra. Angitvanupapatescha. Cha means api, also. Other reason. Angitvanupapatescha. So this Angitva. Angitva means one is Angi Pradhana. This Pradhana means main one. not this samyavasa pradhana. The main and the anga, limbs, subordinate. Angitvasya anupapatti means, according to you, see, gunas in samyavastha, dayavastha are paraspara anapeksha. Paraspara anapeksha means what? They are independent of each other. And that is the samyavastha, which you call as the prakriti, pradhana, the upadana karana of the jagat, that is what you see. Now, for creation, according to you, anga angi bhava must be there, what you call as prachuti. Prachuti, deviation from its samyavastha, prachuti has to take place, take place. And thereby what happens? Angangitva takes place, which itself is not possible. See? Why? Either these gunas on their own cannot effect it, because jada in nature, intelligence required. Purusha will not do it udasina. And when this is not possible, pradhana, which is samyavastha, cannot be the cause for the creation, or pradhana cannot create the jagat. That is what? Anupapatti. Anupapatti means impossibility, no possibility of angitva bhava, angangitva bhava. Anupapatti. Ratna Prabha. Gunana mitha anapeksha svabhavatva na swataha vaishamyam iti uktam. So in Sutra 8, first scroll, Gunana mithaha paraspara, mutual, anapekshasva, because of being independent in nature mutually. Svabhavata. Na swataha vaishamyam iti uktam. Angangi bhava vaishamyam cannot take place on its own. That was told where? In Sutra 8. Tatra hetu asiddhim or ashanka. What was the hetu? Gunas are independent. Perhaps Sankhya may say independent gunas cannot be proved. Which he only says, and he says, you can't prove the independent gunas. Gunas are dependent. Even in that case, problem is there. He says, ashankya sutrakaraha pariharati. So this doubt, possible doubt on the part of Sankhya, sutrakara poses first and then answers in the sutra. Anyatha anumitau, this is the possible doubt, and then Shakti Yoga. So because of this, it's not possible, he says. Gunanam anapeksha svabhavatva na swataha vaishamya iti atra asiddhim ashanke. So that is, guna, this hetu given where in Sutra 8. Because of mutual independence of the gunas, so swataha vaishamya, on its own, angangi bhava is not possible. This cannot be proved. Based on that, we have proved in the other sutra that the jagat is, karya rupa jagat cannot be created. That itself is not possible. So this doubting, the answer is given in the sutra. Anyathanupavita, anyathanuvitau cha jnashakti viyoga. Sankhya may say, we don't accept independent nature of what? Gunas. Navayam anapeksha svabhavan gunan anuminimahe. Vayam na anuminimahe. We don't infer. Not in your book. It is this. See, look, whenever I am explaining the sutra, if I say some Sanskrit sentence, it is Sadashiva Brahmendra. At times I may not spell out those sentences, I will just explain in English, etc. So that is that. So don't start searching here and there. Say, Vayam means who is Sankhya? Anapeksha Svabhavan Guna. Gunas of independent nature, na anumimimahe. We don't infer. So if you say, whereas into anyatha from sutra. What is anyatha? Anyatha means prakarantarena, by other way, in a different manner. Anyatha. Anyatha means prakarantarena. So, see, what is that? What is that prakarantara? Anyonya sapekshan gunam. Other way. What are those gunas which are mutually dependent? What do we do? Anumitao evam anumane sati anumitao. If according to you, so without inferring independent gunas in samyavastha, anumitao, if you take to such inference that in samyavastha gunas are mutually dependent, if you so infer anumitao, answer says nya shakti viyoga. Inert gunas have no nya shakti. Nya shakti means jnana shakti. Swayam jnana shakti rahitatva. Gunanam nya shakti viyogat means gunanam swayam jnana shakti rahitatva. Because do not have the jnana shakti, chaitanya shakti on their own. It says, therefore, so gunas cannot have swataha pravritti. They cannot take to pursuit of here what? Angangitva bhava. Creating the angangi bhava, vaishamya in the samya gunas. And therefore what? Karyasya anudaya. Anudaya means creation, jagat, karya is not possible. So even that simply this much. Even if you don't accept the independent gunas in the samyavastha, which is against your siddhanta, and you say, no, we say gunas in samyavastha are mutually dependent. Even in that case, those gunas having samyavastha in the mutually dependent gunas in the samyavastha cannot create why jnana shakti is not there in that. Take Nyaya Nirnaya connection to next sutra. Itascha asangatam sankhya-matam itya. Itascha. Because of this reason that is going to be told now also, Sankhya-mata is what? Absurd, unintelligible, wrong, improper. What is that? Vipratishedacha asamanjasam cha also api Vipratisheda. Vipratisheda means because of mutual contradiction. Because of mutual contradiction. Vipratisheda. So, what is that mutual contradiction? At places, Sankhya say that Pancha Mahabhutas are born from Mahatattva. At other places, they say Pancha Mahabhutas are born from Ahankara. They say other. So like this word, like this, many things are there. many contradictory statements they make. And what happens? How can you accept it? They themselves are contradicting. Say, therefore it is, so that is Sankhya-matam asamanjasam, asangatam, means it is something absurd, unintelligible, wrong, improper, or incorrect. It is asamanjasam. So therefore Sankhya Siddhanta is Bhranti Mula. It is only some erroneous notion only. It has no validity. This is